anything. Again, no one ever talks about the Navy. I always hear about the Army guys. I've listened to a lot of various other seminars and, doing some research of my own, but it's always about boots on the ground guys and girls. Obviously the Seabees, was the only Navy they really talk about. But by and large, the fleet who was off the coast, sucking all this downwind stuff, nobody talks about that.
And that's right. I mean, that's very true, because if you've ever listened to any of the if you ever listen to any of the old Gulf War, studies and research and testimonies and stuff, they always talked about boots on the ground, boots on the ground. But there was actually a movie done called The Gulf War. I don't know if you ever
Hmm.
seen that movie. You should watch it, because it explains exactly the stuff that Wade has mainly talked about, as when we blew up Camisea out there and it all pushed back down on us. I mean, that plume of smoke was what, 1.84 million miles long. I believe that's what they calculated it to be. And so it goes all the way down. I mean, it covers everybody. But I do believe the further up north you were with boots on the ground were more affected by that. But I also think we were also affected more by the oil rigs, the fires out there, and now the drinking water shit.
You didn't think about
Man,
that, did you?
I didn't think about that. I've never put. Well, I
Like I said,
guess.
I don't know what
That don't happen very often. He's actually speechless. That don't happen very often.
Well, being in the Navy as long as I was, being an engineer, I know what I've had experience with drinking water and what it should and shouldn't look like, just being an engineer, because part of our, not my job in particular, but the other engineer guys, some of them maintain water quality.
That's why I drank a lot of Dr. Pepper.
My
Yeah,
pet,
because that's so good for you.
That's a lot better than drinking water on the ship.
my breakfast was usually a Snickers bar and one of them Haji Cokes, had the writing on it.